All right, so it's 12:30 a.m. and in this episode of Building a Startup in Public, I'll show you how I'm designing my startup, what tools I'm using, my mistakes, my learnings, and I'll give you everything you need to know to build your own startups. And if you're new here, I'm Krish. I'm building a startup. It's called ResuFixer, which will help students with their resumes and on getting more interview callbacks. And I'm trying to document the whole journey as real and raw as possible, so literally nothing is scripted, not even the words I'm saying right now. So yeah, let's get to work without wasting any time. All right, so let's start with the tools I'm using for designing the startup, and you can use too. This is just the waitlist for my startup. If you would like, you can open resfixer.com and join the waitlist. So oh yeah, let's start. So the first website I'm using is called Colors with double O, and this website will help you to choose a theme for your app. Like choose the main colors which you will use the most on your website. This is like free and pretty simple. If you press the space bar, you will see different color themes, and you can lock the main colors you like. For example, I like these three, and then I can just change colors until I get all the five colors which I like the most. And for my startup, let me show you what I have chosen. I have chosen these five colors as my main theme, and the reason behind them is just like to me, light colors give a sense that this can help. I don't want my startup or my stuff to look really complex or something which feels daunting or scary. I want something which gives a feeling that yeah, this stuff can help you. So I have chosen all these five colors. Then the next thing you would need the most is something which will help you design your app. For that, there is a great website. It's called Figma. It's like really famous for designing your apps. And I'm using this to design how my app will look like, where I'll place what. For example, I'll place my app logo here. And this is just like a draft or a rough template I'll be using. But before moving to Figma, let me show you what you should do, which I have also done. So yeah, as if you're trying to build your first startup and you're not some crazy like product designer or something, because I'm not a product designer, and I think nobody is when they start. Either you are in CS or you are just someone who is delusional or have big dreams. So yeah, before moving to Figma, like first thing, just go and choose the color theme. According to me, like there will be people who may have different thoughts, but I'm trying to learn all this stuff in the best way I can and showing you what I'm learning without hiding anything. So yeah, first choose a color theme and then move to iPad, or if you have a notebook, that's fine, and like draw the rough template you would be using. Think of these wordings, maybe use ChatGPT to like to decide the wording you'll use more persuasive wording which will uh, make the consumer buy from you. Like the better the wording, the easier is it for you to sell to consumer. So yeah, that's what I'm using. I'm first designing the whole app on like my iPad with pencil, like a rough draft, and then I'll use Figma to design that app. Okay, so let's move a bit away from computer and let me tell you my personal experience during this whole time. First, when I started to build startup, the best thing I learned is try to get a product out as soon as possible. You don't need to get the perfect working app out there. Like your goal should be just to get something out which is like maybe 50% working, or just something like a percent of your whole vision. Because when I'm trying to say that I'm building a resume app, it's better to show you like a working version which maybe isn't perfect but at least working, than just keep saying I'm building this app, I'm building this app for a whole year. So the point I'm trying to make is your goal should be, and my goal is, to build the first version of the app as soon as possible. And as a founder or as a startup builder, I have learned that we should try to work on the app logic or the working of the app as much as we can, and just make a UI which looks good. I'm not saying to build a like shitty UI or like a trash UI, but build a UI which is good. Like you don't need to build like something crazy UI or something like that. Maybe if you'll try to build it, you will fail, or either if you win, you will end up wasting so much time which you have could have invested in the app itself. So that's my advice to you, or what I'm doing personally myself. My goal is to design the app what looks to me like, all right, this is good. Now, this is not something people will laugh at, but my goal is not to build something crazy or out of the box in terms of design. Yeah, in terms of logic or how the app will work, my goal is to make the best thing. My goal is to help, genuinely help someone, because if I'll help someone, then only they will buy from me or they'll use the product. Market has changed, and like there is a lot of stuff outside. So my goal is to work on the logic of the app or the working of the app. And for UI, my tip is just start, take a notebook or an iPad, whatever you have, draw a rough template on that, then use the website colors I showed you to design a color theme. Go to Figma and make a rough template of that. And after the rough template, I'll show you how you can use ChatGPT or any AI to make you the real design for your website, I would say. Also, one thing, if you're watching this episode after episode 1, in which I mentioned at the end that I'm having issues with the scoring logic, which is not working well, like the app is giving different scores for PDF and docs files. Let me tell you, I have completely resolved that and it's working completely fine. So, in the later part of the video, I'll show you what I did for that. Now let's move how you can use ChatGPT, or how I'm using ChatGPT to design my app. Okay, so this is how I use ChatGPT to turn this thing into this thing and this thing. So, like, honestly, I don't know. Everyone can have different opinions, but I feel this is a pretty big upgrade from what I started with on my rough iPad sketch and this. And honestly, if you like this, I'll tell you how you can use AI to turn your idea or your rough sketch into this. Like, I have to do a lot of work on it. It's not finalized. And the time I'm shooting this video, I have like somewhat completed the designing, but I still like need to work on this. And let me tell you, like, it wasn't easy. I talked to ChatGPT in all these chats, and like I did a lot of work. Honestly, I'll be like completely honest with you, it's not as easy as it seems. I talked to ChatGPT until it gave me the results I needed. All right, so I had this design which was created by AI, ChatGPT itself. So I gave that design to ChatGPT, and asked him to like work on that design. I told him like it feels like let me show you the design first. Maybe it's not loading. Or no, here is the design. So I started with this design. This was designed by me. Like as I showed you the rough template, I designed this in rough template, then gave ChatGPT my color theme and the rough template to make this. And this is what he made. But then I felt like it's pretty crowded. Like on a single screen, there is so much stuff for the user or the consumer to see, which I feel just makes it like as a user, if I come on this website, I'll feel like there is too much to see. Like I'll be confused where to click or what this app is even offering. So I gave this thing to ChatGPT, and then asked him like, I mean, what can you do? It feels crowded. Maybe my English can be broken, but I talked to him in the same way. I continued talking to him until at the end of this chat, this is what I ended up with, and this is what I ended up with at the end of that this chat. Then before before this chat, there is a lot of stuff. Like I was just asking him to like make changes, or like there is a lot of stuff which you will learn only if you will try. Like there is no template. You need to learn how to talk to AI, but the main thing which you need to learn from me or to start building is just start with an iPad, then Figma, and then give ChatGPT something. You can just ask ChatGPT to make me something. No, it will not make you anything. You'll just end up with nothing. ChatGPT doesn't have like something out of the box brain or something. You need to give it the correct instructions, maybe give it something of your own, then ask it to build on top of that. If you will try to ask ChatGPT, hey ChatGPT, make me this whole app. No, trust me, if you will like cry in front of ChatGPT for the whole day, it will not help you. So yeah, after ChatGPT gave me this, after like trying a lot in this chat, I took the same thing and then went to this chat. And in this chat, this is a bonus tip. Like whenever you are trying to use ChatGPT, after get one task done, I would say move to a different chat if you have talked to ChatGPT a lot in that chat in the previous one, because AI has like a memory which if we which once completely fails in one chat, then it will respond slowly or it will lag. That's just my personal opinion. Then I gave this thing like that screenshot in the chat and asked him that I feel like it can be made better, and asked him, you're a product designer, you can use this trick to ask AI, give title to AI that you are this experienced professional, and then ask him to act accordingly. And maybe sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Then similarly in this chat, I continued. I gave him my app logo and just like spent time talking to him. And at the end, I ended up with this, which you will see now. So this is my end product. Then this thing I also drew myself on iPad, then went to Figma and then gave this to ChatGPT. If you think that you will ask ChatGPT, hey, create me something like this, uh, either you need to define it like very precisely in your prompt, like you need to define everything. I need this in the middle, I need this text at top, only then you can get this result. Or maybe, as much as I know, you need to give something to ChatGPT and ask it to make on top of that. Because if you'll ask it to make, for example, a tic-tac-toe app, yeah, he can use his own reasoning and make it. But trust me, he can't make complete apps if you will not give him the like correct prompts. So then I'll change this page. It's like page 3 of the app. ChatGPT has given me this suggestion which I didn't like at all. So I'll move back to Figma and then design it myself. All right, so that's all what I did today, and I think this will help you a lot in designing your app. Now it's time for my personal thoughts. So, this is episode 2 of this documentary, and as I said earlier, from part 1, I have resolved the issues which I was facing at that time. And let me share something which is a bit out of this app context. If you have if you saw a lot of tabs opened on my computer screen, I just want to tell you that I'm posting on Instagram, I'm making this video. I know these are not high quality videos. Honestly, I don't want to make these highly editable, highly edited videos. I just want these videos to feel real and raw. If I speak something wrong, I want you guys to say it. Because if honestly I ever make it in my life, I told in my first episode that I'm a delusional guy. I feel I'll be rich someday. But if I'll ever be rich, I just want you to see the reality that I was not something like extraordinary person or someone. I was just someone who never gave up, or just someone who continuously tries to win, or someone who just like works hard even if stuff fails, who just keep working hard. Right now, I'll be honest with you, I'm trying everything I can do to make a future for me, for my mom, for my parents. Honestly, I'm doing computer science. Market is like not easy right now. It's hard to get a job, but I'm trying my best. I'm learning AI, I'm learning cloud, I'm practicing coding, I'm doing every stuff out there to get a job. Then I realized that I have certain knowledge or I know how to code. It's time to build something of my own. So I started building this startup. Then I realized I should document the whole journey like on camera. So I started that. Then I realized I should start making reels on Instagram whenever I get time. Like that's not my main priority, but whenever I get time, so let's just do that. And I also tutor students like on calculus. I teach maths at my college. That's what I do for my living. And yeah, I mean, if you will think that I'm doing a lot at one time, somewhere you can be true, but let me tell you, let me be very honest with you. I think everybody has a lot of time in his life. Trust me. Just think about where you are wasting your time. Maybe you're playing video games. I don't play video games. I don't watch movies. I don't go out. I don't have friends. Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't have friends. I never play video games. I just don't do anything other than trying to make myself better. If I have to, like, um, if I have to just feel fresh, or just if I get bored out of all this, I'll just go to gym and work out, have a nice workout, and I'll smile. That's what I do. All I do is just work on myself to make it in life. And I want you to learn this thing, that you definitely have time. Everybody has time. Because I realized this in my life. I was a kid who used to think, no, I don't have time for this. I can make Instagram reels. I can make YouTube. I'm in college. Like I started college, and I was thinking that, oh, I have so much burden in college. Then I started working. Then I started making videos, and after making these videos, I have time to work on this thing. Like I'm getting A's in my classes. I'm not someone who is trying to sell you a course or saying that, hey, I'm failing my college classes, but I'm building this, I'm this, that. No, I'm getting A's in my classes. I'm building this. I'm making these videos. I'm doing it all. And honestly, I'm not trying to say, yeah, I'm that guy. I just want you to learn and implement this thing in your life, that you can do it too. Everybody can do it to do it. Like, and honestly, I need to learn a lot. I'm not saying that I'm the best. I need to work on my communication skills. I fumble while making these videos without any script, so I need to work on my communication. Maybe I need to get abs, or I need to like work out more. I need to be successful. I need to have a job. Like there is endless things which I need to learn in my life. But yeah, these are all my personal thoughts on my life. If I'll like ever be successful, trust me, it's not because I was extraordinary or I had any advantage. I had like trust me guys, I have zero advantages. I have zero connections. When this app will be completed, I'll make connections. Like I'll go out in public, even if it's embarrassing. If I'll humiliate myself, that's fine. Like I don't care what others think about me. My only goal is to be successful in my life, and I'm just a guy who switches stuff quick, who takes action quick, and who just never gives up whenever life hits hard on me. And yeah, if you saw a lot of tabs opened on my laptop, this was all the reason, because I'm doing a lot of stuff. So if you are still watching this video, and if you think that I'm a good guy, maybe, or if you want to help me, yeah, just follow or subscribe or just join me in this journey. If you will like leave a comment that I'm doing right, I'll feel happy, and that will push me to make these videos. And again, I'm not trying to force you for anything. This is just if you feel if you're still watching, because a lot of people will not watch until this part. And if you're still watching and you feel I'm giving you any value which can help you in your life, please subscribe, or yeah, just be a part of this journey. If you don't subscribe, just be a part of this journey, leave me a good comment, maybe that will help me like continue this. I'll continue this honestly. If I'll get 10 views on this video, I'll continue this. I'm not stopping. Like my only goal is to be successful. If I'll get on my first episode I got like 70 views, and I'm making this episode, like I'm not getting any kind of success or something which is pushing me to make these videos. No, I'm still making this. I'm completely losing on making this content. I didn't get any kind of appreciation until now. Yeah, a single person left me a great comment. I pinned that on my last video. You can see that. That like motivated me a lot, that at least I'm helping someone out there. But let me be honest, I just have 70 videos as of now on the first episode of this documentary, but I'm still making this episode too. And if I'll get 10 views on this, I'll make third, I'll make fourth, because I'll not stop until I'm rich. Like, that's the only thing. I'm not stopping. Even if people support me or not, but until I lose from inside, that until I feel I gave my everything and it didn't work, I'm not stopping. So yeah, it's 1 a.m. in the night, time to sleep, and see you in the next clip of this video. I'll like work on this startup and then show you whatever I learned new, whatever I have done until that clip. So yeah, good night, take care.